Testing, testing. This is the Wall Street Pete. Sicto in crypto. Looking to get a couple people together here, see if we can get our followers together. We have a little Shiba token, kicking some ass, taking some names, and we are back to the 1 trillion market cap on Bitcoin. A few things to talk about, and I was hoping we'd get a couple people together for this live. Without further ado. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are in action. If you like crypto news, crypto TA, positivity, well, you are in the right place. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. Currently, right now, we do have Bitcoin doing some things. I believe that this red line here will be considered the rest of the move coming forward. I think we may be done for a little bit. Remember, we made some big moves here. If you look here, there's one. This is the inverted head and shoulders pattern here, and this is only the hourly. So if you break it down on the hourly, this is Bitcoin. We're going to jump right to Shiba in a minute, and it hit exactly as I predicted. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Chris? Good evening to y'all, and congratulations, really, congratulations on anybody who took this Shiba move. And we talked about it earlier today. I could sit here and talk about it all day long if I'd like to. We already know that on my video today, we talked about Shiba, Niba. And what else did we talk about? Well, we talked about the Shiba profits. We talked about where we would be, what you should do, and where I was going. So I kind of wanted to go over the video and show it with you, but I'm not going to go over it right now. I just wanted to talk about, I wanted to see where we were on the price. So if you excuse me 1 second, that's what I'm doing right now. Give me a quick second because I'm actually really excited to show that. Because that was something we were not doing, something we were not prepared for, and a lot of people. I know it's hard to believe that this was going to happen. So
if we did not,
here we go. I'm back, coming back to the video now. Give me 1 second. I do apologize. I usually have things a little more prepared for this, but I'm actually curious for the video myself. To not sit here. Second, we're almost there.
At the 8 o'clock, 46 minutes into this new candle.
Okay,
you look at it, pretty much pay attention. We're receiving some profits. People are taking profits. They woke up this morning and said, oh.
So we were coming down through. I was talking about this earlier
making
today.
Money in the middle of the night, you're not doing something right in 2020.
I talked about taking profits at 3,500, and I
did.
did.
Make money in your sleep now. It's sick. You want to see my face? I don't know if you do. Most people don't. But here we are on the bottom. If we're looking at most of this here, I do see some... look at all this funneling, and I do see money coming out now.
So they were taking profits. It was a video on a video. I'm sorry, I'm showing a video on a video. I apologize. But I just wanted to talk about, we were at 2,400. And now if you look at Shiba token, and we're going to get to it right now, we're no longer there. Holy cow, I did that twice. So we're no longer there. If you see, we're hitting resistance currently about where I said 3,500. I'd be taking my profits. If you want to go back to that video on the Shiba token, you can do that. I 100% took profits. I was not fooling around. I did tell you, I did warn you when we were trading here at the 2,400 level, and that was right here. As you see on that video there, it was a big hot mess. What's up, Alex? I was letting everyone know that we did tell everyone to take profits when we were currently trading at the 24. If you did get to the 35 and you did take profits, well, congratulations. We did a very good job. This is the Wall Street Pete Sicto Crypto Show. Please hit the like and subscribe, hit the bell notifications so when we do go live, you get this information. So what did we do? We took profits. I took profits exactly at 3,500. Did I sell out? No, I did dollar cost average out. What I expect from this big move now, because the volume is coming in really hard, I believe that will be the bottom. That's the worst case scenario for Shiba Inu 2,700. That would be the absolute worst terror move. And I'm talking about a little bit of a retracement, a little bit of a pullback in reality, and that's what we're calling this. I don't know how many candles, how many hours down, but that's something I'm looking to take. What's the next scenario that may happen? Well, that could be the one right there. That could be where you're looking to go. It could stop right there, and that's your scenario on the downward pullback as the volume is kicking ass and taking names. We can go right into it. We don't have to go too nuts. Where are we on the Shiba? We've moved to 14. This is definitely going to be something. I plan on this thing to keep going up. 18 billion in volume, 12.7 billion market cap on Shiba Inu. And we're going to continue to come down, and we're going to get this little bit pullback. And it's very common. It's very normal. Please calm down. Relax. This is very, very normal. It's a very healthy pullback, and it could take a couple days. This could be, who knows, right? What's the next entry point for Shiba? Well, we're going over it right now. The absolute 2,700 point would be the absolute best scenario that I see currently for Shiba to get back into. Now, will we get there? I don't know 100%. Nothing is guaranteed except for the things we always talk about, right? Death and silly things like that. But in reality, these are your scenarios. So if you're looking for your best entry point, I am not a registered financial advisor. We do know that. You do your own research, and maybe it'll help you out. Usually we talk about what? These levels. These are the 3 levels that we're here on talking about, and that's what you got to pay attention to. Pay attention to right there, 28 and 27 on the right side of your screen there. Also, if you wanted to see what that was, that's the other price, 29.63. And it does seem that as soon as we touched it and came down, we are getting a pullback up. The volume is strong, as I said. The crypto market, total crypto market cap, is not as strong. 2.26, so the money's coming out. They're probably taking the money out of Shiba Inu. Back to 15, money's there it is, 17.7. So it's coming down. Like I said, I do plan for the next couple moves, so calm your horses. To hit the 2,700 mark, 2,800 mark, that's a big possibility. So I just want to do a big short video on that. We did seem to hit that one right on the head. I'm very proud of myself on this one, as you should be too. If you were in here on this and took the 2,400, took this long position as I did, good for you. We talked about this now. This is crazy. I talked about IOTX, and Luke was on the scenario with this, and it was a big deal. And now we're getting our downward M. And I'm starting to receive it, and I'm seeing it, and it's getting a little bit of a correction here. And hopefully we're going to stop right about there. That's my last peak there, if anybody was wondering. I was a little off on my TA here. We broke down through, which told me we were getting our bottom M. So TX, if anybody was interested earlier today in the video, what's happening, if you were curious, we do believe to see this as the bottom. This would be a reversal. We cannot fall lower. If we did, this is the gray zone. So this would be my last absolute chance of the Bulls to survive this. The Bears would win and definitely take it down. So I don't see us going down through there. So you will see 6.5 cents hold a strong point. That's if we break through down to the 7 cents. So let's see if we do it. I don't think we're going to. It's already showing some big, strong resistance coming, hopefully, through on the IOTX. We talked about it. We thought 7.5 was good. And then I bought some more at 7.2. So if you're going to buy some, wait for it maybe to come down a little bit more at the 7 cent mark exactly, which it's almost there now, and you'll get some there. So what I think is going to happen now is something similar to this move. This is Bitcoin. This is TradingView. What I believe, if we're not going to get the next leg up, what's going to happen? I lost some money on Solana. Looks like everyone moving money to Shiba. Yeah, that's what's going on. 100%, Kevin. What is happening now is all the money, everyone's watching, they're borrowing money, doing nothing, and they're like, oh, well, Shiba just keeps going the fuck up, so let me just give that a whirl. And that's honestly what happens. So the market now is having a focus onto Shiba. You can buy Shiba fucking anywhere now. I remember when I bought it, you could hardly get the thing, and now it's everywhere. Binance, Coinbase, Bitmart, fucking KuCoin, fucking every single thing you could think of. It's all over the place. So what we're doing is Bit4X has got it. Everyone's got it. I'm looking for these double bottom M to come for Bitcoin. If you recall, and if you pay attention, definitely to mention, this is not healthy. This is not healthy. I just want to repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So out of the last about 9 to 10 days, we've been moving up at a rate a little ridiculous. And I just want you to understand that when this happens and you get these kinds of moves on the Bitcoin price, leverage trading, deviate, it's just going to happen. So you're getting a 35% move on your Bitcoin. That's huge. 35% move on your Bitcoin is an alarming rate. That is something that is very something in the month of October. So if you go to the monthly, as we were just looking at the daily, it's been some fucking month to start this month of October. As I told you, now could you really imagine? Listen to this. This was September. We knew that was red. We knew the month of September last year was going to suck, as we knew that this month was going to suck. But then we knew October, November, December was going to be great, right? So if we knew that they were going to be great, well, we're excited about this. Expect to get resistance at the 60,000 level, 63,000, somewhere in there. We're going to go there. What's going to happen is we're going to get a big bounce, and it's going to scare some people. It is going to scare some people, but you have to remember at the end of the month, we have to see where we finish at the end of the month. So I'm expecting this big green candle coming in the month of November, breaking through the all-time highs. So you have to get there first, and then we'll be there. That's the month of November. We'll be breaking the all-time highs. Give it till November. Kevin's asking a question. Does Shiba charge 10% when you buy it? Because as soon as I buy it, my money is going to reduce. No. What happens is either you're buying it at the high or you're paying fees. So you're probably paying your fees on Coinbase or something stupid like that. And that's what happens. So be careful paying what you're using on your app and what you're paying for. 1 trillion market cap. It is amazing to see that again. Do you know what a pleasure that is? We're going to go parabolic soon. Hit the like and subscribe. You already know we're going on the ride, and the ride is now, as Anwar would say. He just said it before. 3,500, looking to get back to 3,700 on Ethereum. Over the 20 billion market, over billion volume, market cap is looking about close to a half a trillion. So we're not really just as much. The Bitcoin buyers, the Bitcoin maximalists, they're alive and they're kicking ass. Cardano, I'm still waiting for it to make a huge splash. So wait for this sideways action on Bitcoin, and that's what I was going to tell you. So let's break it down. Without further ado, here we're going to talk a little bit of what I think is going to happen here and what you should get into going into the future here. This move right here is going to get some sideways action if we do get it. And what I expect for it to do is to consolidate a little bit, an M downward, and then come pump back through before the end of the month of October. When this happens and we get this range, and I think we're going to get a range, and this is what I'm trying to tell you about, I think we're going to get a nice little range here, and this is the absolute range of Bitcoin. So while we're going to sit here and watch this, do this, and fool around in this range, we're going to get some altcoin action. And that's when Cardano's going to move. Because if you pay attention, Cardano's really not doing much. Cardano has a long bit of sideways, boring action. While all this crazy shit is going on, I know Cardano holders are sitting here going, what about Cardano? What about this? What about that? I get it. So what's going to happen is you're going to start talking about all these coins if you realize even that boring action, right? That was boring too. So if anything, we've been going down while the market's been going up. So pay attention to that while Cardano's doing that. Solana, look, I even predicted that we were going to go sideways on Solana. We're getting it. You have to understand that each token, they all take their turns. If they all moved at the same time, we would know what was going on. We'd get it. So that's the whole part of this. It's a tricky situation. Pay attention to Bitcoin here as we're going to proceed to continue to get either resistance here or we're going to pop up through to the 63 level. Remember, there's going to be one more pullback. There's going to be, and I want everyone to understand this, there's going to be one more pullback before we get this huge upward trend. So please don't think that this is it and you're going to empty your bank account and that's where we're at. Please don't do that to yourself because you're going to hurt yourself. And I do not want anybody to hurt themselves or get screwed in that way. Please, we have enough problems with all these people out there trying to hurt us every day. So I just wanted to leave you off with that. Shiba, that's probably a good buy. Bitcoin, Ethereum, there is no good buys at this point. For Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you're not taking profits at this point in time, you are on the sidelines relaxing and watching everyone with the excitement. And I'm sorry to hear that, but that's just where you're at right now. We're waiting for a big dip. We're waiting for some type of a fall now. If you look, Bitcoin has received 35% profit on your money if you are in Bitcoin. So imagine what the rest of the market's going to do. You've been around, you already know. Shiba token, if you just got in, you already know we're talking about the 4 hourly. On the hourly, we get a little bit more detail. If we're going to get this fall, and we may not, we may have received it already, and that's what I was trying to tell you on the Fibonacci sequence. We may have got the trend where we took profits and it ripped down, and believe it or not, in 9 minutes, I actually think in 9 minutes, there's a chance that this candle finishes just like this candle did, and you get that kind of a pump candle. And what happens next? Well, that's why we feel like the weatherman, because then we're going to go pump back up to the 35 again. And I think that this may be the inverted head and shoulders. I could be wrong for the bearish scenario. I could be wrong, but it's going to have some type of correction coming soon. So I really don't care what anybody says. I've been doing this for too long. It's not going to just keep coming up and up and up and up. It's impossible. So with this nice parabolic move everyone got, if you're going to keep buying into these candles and you're going to FOMO in, you're going to hurt yourself. So pay attention to what's happening here. We're starting to flatten out at the top of the RSI level at 83. That's a really high level. 4 hourly, really high level, 87. Daily, really high level, 95. Pay attention to what is happening. Pay attention. You got to look at the RSI levels. They're telling you, they're giving you a heads up. Even on the 15-minute, we came down. That's great. It may be one last touch to get this double top. We're going to probably get it. I just want you to understand. I want you to pay attention. If we don't break through the 3,500 level on Shiba Inu, we're not going to receive another pump. We're going to correct. It's going to get a slight correction down to the numbers, to the percentages of what I said. Pay attention to it. And then we'll go back up again to maybe retest. So I want you to understand that, because that's really, really important, because I know a lot of y'all want to buy right now. A lot of y'all are excited. This video may even got you hyped. Don't do it. It's the best advice I could give you. If you have some money right now on the sidelines, wait for one of these entry marks coming in. You may think just because it's flipping green, it's going back and it's going chaotic, and it touched its bottom little Fibonacci sequence level on here at the 2956 here, if you see that number. That doesn't mean too much. This is not over until another 7 minutes, and that's at 10 o'clock Eastern time for us. I don't really plan on being here for that. I'm probably going to get off right now. But I want you to understand that these are the levels, these are the things that are going to happen. The volume is coming in hardcore. So I just keep flipping back. Just keep paying attention to what's going on. 2.26 still, okay. Shiba Inu is at the 15th slot. Now we're still chilling at the 18 billion. We're at friggin' 6 billion over the market cap, ladies and gentlemen. 348% in the last 7 days. Could you imagine being up 350% on your money? So here it goes, another pump. Look to see if it hits the 35 again. I know I took some profits at that level. I'm happy with what I did. You can always go back in later. Do not, and I repeat, do not have an emotional trade, because I know that that's what you want to do. I know you see this green pumping, and I understand. It's an emotional move. It's what you feel. You see the green, you get excited. Yeah. Just remember now, we look at this big wick. Pay attention to this. I want some people to understand the high volatility. The high volatility, look at the percentage. This just swung in, what is this, an hour? This is an hour. We have swung 20% on Shiba Inu. 20% in the last 55 minutes. You could swing 20% on your money in the last 55 minutes. You have to be careful. That's an hour. If you understand from here, it's a lot more. So I just want people to understand that this volatility can come all the way back down again. You'll sell and it'll turn green, and you'll go, oh my God, I just sold down here. Why is it back up here? I thought we were going to get it for cheaper down here. You have to understand that there's a lot of people buying Shiba Inu right now. It's got a lot of emotions. A lot of people's emotions are running deep. Some people are hodling. And I'll tell you right now, there's a lot more people hodling than anything else. They want to keep this. They want this to come to a penny. They want to retire. They want to stop working. The depression is real. It's coming, right? We're in a crazy world. And I'm looking at this green candle and I'm going, wow, it's going to probably finish green if this is the case now. We're coming down to the last 5 minutes. I do see a retracement coming. I don't care what anybody says. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Just watch. I do see a retracement coming. Right here, we got a big green dot, another big green dot. This is 4 hourlies we switched to on the Shiba Inu. I just want you to see here now, this is going to be the ultimate resistance. 3,500 level. It did it already once before. I already had this up there. I'm trying to move it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move the stick. Here it is. Let me get it out of the way. And that's it. So you can see the tail. The tail touched the 35, and I do believe that that will be the end of it. I really do. I strongly believe. So if you want to get in on long position, coming in on a couple ones going down at 12 o'clock midnight. So we're going to go from, this candle has what? This candle should have 2 hours. Yes. So this candle has 2 hours left. It's a 4 hourly. At midnight, I believe at midnight, we're going to keep testing this. So this is my, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you to the T. This is going to keep touching the 3,500 level up and down, fooling around with your heart until that 12 o'clock hits. When that 12 o'clock hits, I'm going to tell you right now, you better get ready and be prepared for some downward momentum. And if you're not ready for it, then you are going to be mistaken. Because I'm telling you right now, I do expect this. I do expect these scenarios coming down in the next 4 hourly candles. And if you don't believe it, well, I do. And I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I've been right a million times. I've been wrong a million times. Doesn't really matter, but I do believe that these are the next candles coming next on Shiba Inu, so pay attention to that, even though we're going to keep testing this 3,500. If you didn't take profits, you better take them soon, because I don't think we're going to keep pumping on this current trend. Obviously, in the long term, Shiba Inu can be a 1 cent, definitely be a 1 cent asset. That's a fact. So I have a lot of people asking requests live TA right now. XTZ, it's kind of coming down. It's XTZ is doing exactly as I predicted. Exactly as I predicted. I mean, it couldn't be more on the money. What I said was I think was going to happen was we're going to get the double bottom end pattern. If you notice, we're getting the double bottom end pattern. What I expect from this, well, you're not going to like it if you were on Tesos, however you say it. But I do believe that we're going to come down and we're going to test this level right here, 712. That's what's going to happen here, and that's where you're stuck at. Unfortunately, there's still room to fall. If it didn't touch there yet, which I don't believe it did, it's going to finish that double M pattern. If you see it here, it's a downward M. If it does get a rejection here at this price of the 740, 442, you will be safe, and it can go back up. But I expect it to touch the 713, 712, and then perhaps you can go all the way to $6.60, which would be a nightmare. As we see, we have that. So if you look, the trend is your friend. I'm currently showing you Tesos is what it's doing. It's what it was going to do before we even got there. It was this morning we were talking about this, and all the way this morning, I don't know when exactly we were, but I did tell you expect a big pump up, and then it was a dead cat bounce. So that's kind of something that's happening on Tesos XTZ. If you're interested, you could probably buy it at the 713, and then if it keeps coming down, dollar cost averaging all the way to $6.60. That may never happen. So don't bank on that. Obviously, as this is for not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. We have a wonderful community. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and yeah, might be going there soon. Like I said, I do believe that Bitcoin is going to continue to get the sideways action. When that does happen now, you have to understand altcoin season will be here. The rest of the coins are going to go bananas. Not every single one, specific ones. If you look at Algo, and if I didn't hit that motherfucker on the money, honey, I told a lot of people on my video, and it got deleted because it was a copyright, and you son of a bee for a copyright. If I didn't tell you, and if I don't know where Aaron is, if I didn't tell you that $1.76 was going to be a good mother effing buy on Algo, well, guess what? It was, and it is. So pay attention to that right now, because we were trading $1.94, and people thought I was insane. They were like, $1.76, Pete? We're at $1.98, $1.92. How the hell do you see $1.76 coming? And then boom, boom, boom. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. So the people who laughed at me, people who thought that was not happening, well, here we are. A little awkward at this moment, isn't it? So that's Algo. That TA was on point. You would definitely be able to watch that video if it's still up. A couple other tokens I wanted to go over. Just some of them. Solana. Solana's another one. I told you, and if you didn't watch my video, then shame on you. You have access to all these videos and no one's watching. I said, when we get to 150, I'm going to be buying more Solana. When we get to 171, I'm going to be taking profits. You have to understand when it gives you these opportunities, and I'm telling you that this is happening as we took abuse and advantage of the 130, 128, and the 148 buy. Sold 148, bought 128. We did this for a while. Wouldn't you like to do the Solana move for a while? Well, get on with me, baby, because that's what we're doing. So we're doing the Solana. Come on, your mama. We're going to make some money, honey. That's what we're doing. So if you want to buy some more Solana, stop taking the loss. I told you this was happening. It's exactly as I predicted. It's all coming. It's all coming down. So have a wonderful night. Sicto and Crypto, Wall Street Pete. Please hit the bell notification, hit the all, so when we do go live and surprise you with videos like this, this is what we do. So I'm telling you right now, this stuff is real. You cannot replace technical analysis. It'll never be replaced. It's real as steel. And if you watch my videos and you do pay attention and you don't just bullshit and you sit there and pay attention to the stuff I say, you will really start understanding that, damn, he's good. So I don't know what else to tell you. I'm this gentleman. I used to work here in this crazy place, yelling and screaming on the NYMEX on actual Wall Street. I worked on the Wall Street in New York City. Take care, everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I appreciate every one of you. So thank you so much. I do believe that's a possibility, Kevin. You could go down to 140, but I told you already, if you pay attention to those levels, you'll be able to make money. You'll be able to accumulate more. It's just a simple couple processes of ranges of support and resistance. So pay attention to those levels as I gave you. Wall Street, Peace, Sicto, and Crypto. Have a wonderful night. We're here for you. All I ask is for a like and a subscribe. I don't ask for much. Maybe start sharing a couple of these videos to your friends. Maybe get them into the crypto world and tell them you're missing out. This is what I've been doing. I have so much fun trading crypto. I've never had more fun doing anything in my life. And going live, this is even more fun. Talking to y'all, this is great. We're in the live chat. If you'd like to say what's up real quick, say goodbye, say thank you. If you are interested ever and you are making Sicto in crypto, and you do decide to go to the YouTube and click on my channel, and all you got to do is click on Wall Street Pete. You can go into there. I would be very, very appreciative. If you wanted to send a donation, that would be awesome. You don't have to, but we go to the About, and you click on the description, and here on the bottom there's a PayPal link if you'd like. Very, very appreciative if you'd like. If you're making that much money, I could always use it to keep this channel running. I am trying to put a bank account, a savings for Sicto Crypto. So I'm trying to keep one. It's going to be pretty tough, but I do have a PayPal account that is starting to accumulate some money. We're going to try and put some in Bitcoin and see where we go, and then maybe one day we could do some prizes. We could do some things as this channel continues to grow. So please show your love if you can. Do all the things as possible, and we're going to continue to grow. And as you see, as we continue to get the Bitcoin to these new all-time highs, you'll be a big fan. You'll love the TA. You'll see the ranges we're going to continue to create, and get ready because it's going to be a blast. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. We're out of here like Vladimir. Take care.